Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now for the past time, Senator Malala has been pushing for Musalia Mudavadi to deputize William Samoei Ruto in Kenya Kwanza coalition. He has made a lot of noise, and to some people in Western region, especially those who are supporting Kenya Kwanza coalition, believe that what Senator Malala is talking about is making sense. Because for them now you have UDA party here, which is going to produce presidential candidate. They believe that a running mate should not come from the same party. Because on the other hand, we have Rigathi Gachagua, who want to deputize William Samoei Ruto. He has a lot of hopes. But for Malala, he believes that because Kenya Kwanza coalition is... But Senator Malala believes that Kenya Kwanza is a coalition of political parties that have come together. So once UDA party is producing presidential candidate, then they should give a chance to other political party within that arrangement to produce a running mate. So many people believe that the leaders from Western region can join Senator Malala in what he's pushing for. But surprisingly, that is not what is happening. In fact, what we have heard from ground is contrary to what Senator Malala is talking about. Because the other time, Honorable Washiali, the Mumias East Member of Parliament, came out very openly to give a contradicting statement from what Malala has been talking about. And surprisingly, Honorable Washiali, the Mumias East Member of Parliament, came out with a statement that is contradicting what Malala has been pushing for. And this is what Citizen captured, they published on their page, if you allow me to read. Mumias East Member of Parliament Ben Washiali has come out gang-blazing, accusing Kakamega Senator Malala of plotting to cause division within the Kenya Kwanza coalition ahead of the August showdown. Washiali, speaking on Sunday, flanked by a section of Western Kenya leaders, faulted Malala over his push for a Man National Congress ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi to be Deputy President William Ruto's running mate in Kenya Kwanza formation. The MP opined that Malala may be a mole in their camp, planted by their rivals to cause disintegration in the coalition and cause loss in the polls. Now, as I said, if Malala is pushing for one of the Western leaders to be a running mate in Kenya Kwanza, what many anticipate is that other leaders within Western can join him. But we are seeing leaders who are divided over Malala's push. So I want us to use this opportunity to check on the reason why some of the leaders from Western region are against Senator Malala's push. But before we go deep into that, a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you'll always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who dropped comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. And by the way, I had recorded this video yesterday, but unfortunately, I deleted that video before I edit. So I'm just doing a repeat of what I had done yesterday. Back to our discussion.
Kileo Malala amekuwa na mbio kidogo, hata anaanza kuonekana ati yeye ndiye ana mbio kushinda watu yote kutoka Western. Hiyo mbio nataka nimuombe apunguze. Sisi tuko na imani na Mheshimiwa Musalia Mudavadi. Tuko na imani na Mheshimiwa Moses Wetangula. Tuko na imani na Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto. Hao ndio watu walishikana. Hawakuambia na mtu yote waende washikane. Hao ndio walishikana, kwanza washikane, wakae chini, wapange serikali yao. Na kama wanaona kwamba kati yao hakuna mmoja kutoka Central Region, wamuuzishe. Mimi ninajua kwamba ni afadhali uwe na robo serikali kuliko kuwa na opposition yote. You rather have a quarter of a government than to have the whole of opposition. Therefore, Mheshimiwa Cleo Malala saa zingine anakuwa mbio. Nilisikia hata wakati ile walikuwa Oka, akaja akasema kwamba hata kama wako na Kalonzo na nani yule anajua watakuwa presidential candidate wao atakuwa Musalia Mudavadi. Walizungumza hiyo maneno mpaka Oka saa hizi imebomoka. Asilete hiyo tumbo joto kwa Kenya Kwanza ili atuharibie yale maneno tumetengeneza kabla yeye Cleo hajaingia.
Now, in my view, there could be two major reasons why there is contradicting statements coming from Western region. Number one, William Samoei Ruto needs the support of Western region people. But in his mind, he believed that the best way to win Mount Kenya region votes is to dish a running mate position to the people of Mount Kenya region, so that they can attract numbers, such that even if Raila Amolo Odinga can have a running mate from Mount Kenya, still he can have a bigger chunk of that votes. So in that way, I'm believing that William Samoei Ruto is the one pushing Honorable Bony Washiali to come with a contradicting statement from Western region, such that it will be seen it is the people from Western who believe that it is not necessarily to have a running mate from Western region, in as much they are supporting William Ruto in Kenya Kwanza coalition. So Bony Washiali might be speaking the mind of William Samoei Ruto to the people of Western region. And William Ruto is speaking to Musalia Mudavadi in as much Bony Washiali is talking about this. William Ruto is telling Musalia Mudavadi, I need your support, but really, you might not be my preferred running mate in this electioneering. That is the communication they are sending out, because remember, Bony Washiali is part of UDA party. Again, Bony Washiali has already come out clear that he will not be defending his seat in this August election. He is going to be part of the campaign team that will be managing William Samoei Ruto campaigns in Western region. Because earlier, Ruto has been using khaluale, but he discovered that khaluale anaweka pesa kwa mfuko. So he's not using the money the way it's needed. Again, he wants to manage the campaign single-handedly. That's why he decided to go for Bony Washiali. So Bony Washiali is speaking the ideas in UDA party straight in the eyes of the people in ANC party. Because when they start coming out with the contradicting statements, some leaders in Western pushing for Musalia and other leaders within Western pushing for another candidate. Unlike what is happening in Mount Kenya, everyone is serious talking about having a running mate position. Whether they are in UDA party or Chama cha Kazi or STP party, whichever party, they are all in agreement that they need that slot of a running mate. Unfortunately, from Western region, these contradicting statements is going to give a chance to the people of Mount Kenya region to produce a running mate. As simple as that. So Ruto is having his way through Bony Washiali. Secondly, UDA as a party is looking for elective seats across the entire country. Even in Western region, they need a good number of seats. Because remember, the other time, Jubilee enjoyed massive support in Western through the vifaranga wa computer. They had about 7 or 8 members of parliament, around 7 or 8 there. William Ruto needs these numbers. Now in Kakamega County, we have Senator Cleophas Malala who want to go for gubernatorial seats. UDA have a candidate. UDA have a candidate in the name of Bony khaluale. So Bony Washiali coming with these contradicting statements and painting Senator Cleophas Malala as a distractor in Kenya Kwanza coalition. In fact, you see how he's talking. He's saying that Malala is the one who caused havoc in One Kenya Alliance and the division emerged. And now he's accusing Malala of trying to bring same havoc in Kenya Kwanza coalition to cause division again. And he's branding him as a mole. What does that one tells you? William Ruto and his team could be interested in having some leaders to go for elective seat within Western. Bony, Khalule and kuwa governor. So they want to push all the way to the ballot. Unlike the people in ANC who believe that because Ruto Mudavadi is working with William Samoei Ruto, then they should do some zoning within Western such that areas like Vihiga, Busia, and Kakamega waache watu wa ANC. Then Bungoma and Trans Nzoia for Senator Senator Wetangula and his for the Kenya party. This is what the supporters in ANC party believe, that UDA should be negotiating with the ANC on that ground. But now Washiali is sending signals that they might fill candidate in each and every position within Western region. This could be one of the reasons why Washiali is coming out with this statement, saying that Malala should not be assured that he is going to be a single candidate of Kenya Kwanza coalition. And number 3, which is my last point, when William Samoei Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza team are in campaign, as long as Senator Malala is in that campaign, you will hear the crowd demanding Malala to speak to them. Same thing that is happening in Azimio and what we had in NASA, where we were seeing Honorable Babu Owino, in wherever rally he will attend, the crowd will demand for Babu Owino and Governor Joe. That is exactly what is happening in Kenya Kwanza. We have people who want to listen to Senator Malala because of how he's playing his politics. This is not going down well with some leaders of UDA party within Western, i.e. Washiali and Bony Khalule. For them, they want to dominate this politics within Western region. But they are seeing Senator Malala overwhelming them. Malala is attracting crowd more than what they can. To some extent, even, Malala comes out as the point man within Western region who can lead the Kenya Kwanza rallies and the campaign in that area. So they are competing for the leadership within Kenya, within Western region for Kenya Kwanza coalition. Washiali anataka kuongoza, but Malala is here overpowering them. That's why they are coming out with such contradicting statements. I don't know what to think about this, but this is my view. So let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.